Hi guys, this is Aniko, and today I have for you the 24th Let's Play for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And we're headed out to invade the Giovanni stronghold. And another lovely night level here. Alright, so before we head in, I'm going to add a few points. A point in charisma, strength, stamina, and perception. Awesome. That should do nicely. Alright, let's talk to this character first.
What is it?
This is the Giovanni mansion.
Giovanni? Oh yeah, here's the place. I haven't met you before. Are you a family? Member of family?
Yes, I am.
Is that right? Hell of a family to be born into or married into or both. You have an invitation with you?
Yes, I've got it. See you inside. Okay, so we really don't have an invitation, but we're going to talk to the husband next.
What is it?
Is your wife okay?
She'll be fine after I get a pot of coffee in her.
I don't know. Maybe you should take her home.
Well, she did pretty much cause the last function to come to a screeching halt. That woman has the self-control of a pubescent chimpanzee.
You better hurry up. I think she's going to puke. Oh, and there she goes.
Come on, Maria. We're going home.
And since they're going home, they conveniently drop their invitations. So that's our ticket in.
You have invitation.
Yes, I do. Here you go.
Please have a wonderful time.
Thank you. Right, here we go. And here we are inside the Giovanni stronghold. There are some halls here. There's basically empty rooms down there, but there are a couple rooms that have easy meals in them if you need a snack. Okay, so there's a little side quest. We're gonna do that while we're here. Fantastic party, huh?
What? Oh, sure.
Something the matter?
Family events. How many more of these do we have to attend before we're taken seriously? Honestly.
Yeah, really.
They're pitting us against our own flesh and blood for the privilege of joining the power clique. All you hear is, what have you done? How much did you make? Who do you know? You can't tell anyone anything, because they might use it against you.
You mean if you found dirt on the others, you wouldn't use it?
The heart says no, but the businessman in me tells me to smear them into the ground. I guess I would. And I know they'd probably do the same.
So, if I were to hear some gossip about other people, you'd be interested.
Yeah, I guess I would.
That's not all that's troubling you, is it? You can trust me.
I don't even know who you are. I'm Chris Giovanni, by the way.
Okay, so the woman we met outside who was totally drunk off her rocker was Maria, so we're going to use her name. I'm Maria Rossellini.
Call me paranoid, but how do I know I can trust you?
You seem decent. I've got a secret I've been afraid to tell people as well.
You go first. If it's anything like mine, I'll tell you what's bothering me.
Okay, so if you're familiar with the setting, Giovannis are huge Catholics. So we're going to use number 2. I realized I'm an atheist. I renounced my Catholicism.
Really? In this family, that kind of thing can get you excommunicated if you're not careful. Well, alright. You want to know what's on my mind? I'll tell you. I found out a few months ago. My mother had an affair before I was born. Turns out my father isn't a Giovanni at all. My real father is this writer named Michael Avalon. If anyone found out, well, I might never rise up in this family.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. Enjoy the party. Hardly. Okay, let's pick up another secret.
Hey there, Adam Dunser. I don't think we've met. You are?
Maria.
Maria, pleasure to meet you. What line of work are you in?
Real estate.
Myself, I'm an investment banker. Great business, a lot of potential. For example, I got the inside track on this company right now, and let me tell you, when this company goes public, everyone's going to wish they had a piece of it.
Tell me more.
Well, it's a biotech firm. You know they're working on growing replacement organs. Really fascinating technology. In a couple of years, I bet everyone will be going to them for parts. I figure an investment of $50,000 could be easily tripled in 5 years.
I'd like to, but I don't have my checkbook with me.
Do you have cash? Credit? We could set it up over the phone right now. You'd really be helping me out a lot, and making a tidy profit to boot.
What do you mean, helping you out?
It's just that business is a little slow lately. But you know how the economy is. It goes down, but it'll shoot right back up again. And this is the horse to bet on, I guarantee it.
You haven't been very successful lately, have you?
Most people here, they've got cash they don't know what to do with. And if one of us falls on hard times, don't you think as family, they're obligated to help him out? Besides, I get the kiss tonight. Everyone will be investing with me. In fact, if I could ensure my place at the grown-up table by, say, drawing some attention away from my financial shortcomings, I'd be guaranteed the kiss. Know any dirt about the others I could use? I can't pay you, but I got this watch and this ring.
Now, we're not going to tell him because that watch and that ring aren't worth that much, and we'll get more from a third party here. So, number 2, I'll see what I can find out. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. All right. Now, over here.
Might as well be a costume party. Everyone's smiling, pretending this isn't a pageant put on by the patriarch of this family. Fine. But this is a contest, and I came to win.
I'm Maria. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Mira Giovanni.
So, what exactly did you mean when you called this a contest?
They gather us up here to decide just who's the best and brightest of this generation is. The lucky few are given the real power in this family. But some of us need to win more than others. Forget it. You wouldn't understand.
I'm very interested. Tell me more about the real power in the family.
Uncle Bruno. Since I was a kid, he's been the patriarch of this family. Except he hasn't aged a day. I met with a senator from Massachusetts who asked me if I was related to Bruno Giovanni. Said Uncle Bruno helped him with his first campaign back in 1950. We've all heard the rumors. The core of our family, they never age. They're secretive. Whispers of blood magic and a kiss. Whatever it is, they pick the very best of us for it. I'd do anything to be picked. I've made some errors in judgment, but I've lobbied hard for this family's interests.
Errors in judgment? For example?
What? Forget it. I'm not saying anything about that.
Even the best of us make mistakes. It's obviously set you on this path.
I just met you. I like you, but I can't tell anyone. It's too personal. Sometimes you do things you regret. And if someone here found out, they'd use it to destroy my chances at the family ever letting me into their inner circle.
You're not the only one with regrets, Mira.
You couldn't possibly understand.
Oh, but I can. I hit a jogger once and I kept on driving. Couldn't let it ruin the family, right?
I did something because it made me feel alive. If you've never tasted it, you wouldn't understand. But a few months ago, I shared a hit with somebody I thought was clean. It tested positive last week.
I understand. That's unfortunate.
I won't have to worry about this disease if the family accepts me into the inner circle. I won't have to worry about a thing ever. I'm on a lot of politicians' Christmas card lists, and this family knows I've stolen a lot of votes for it. But there are 2 people at this party I know they had their eye on for a long time. One's Chris, my cousin. The other's Adam, who made Bruno a huge amount of money on tech investments a few years back. With him out of the running, they'd choose me.
You want to make your relatives look bad.
I'll spare no expense for a lock. I want to be in that circle of power, but I won't let blood get in the way. And of course, when your time comes, I'll pay back the favor.
You'll be happy to know then that Adam is completely broke.
Adam broke? A few years ago they did an article on him in the business section. Money's practically more important than God to this family. I'll make sure Uncle Bruno somehow overhears this. Take this. It's more than Adam's worth.
You'll like this too. Chris isn't really a Giovanni. His mother had an affair.
And Cecilia had an affair? If Chris isn't really a Giovanni, it won't sit well at all with Bruno. So sorry, cousin. Here, these bills represent Chris's entire future. Spend them wisely. For your assistance, you can be certain that, when I have my way, I'll bring you into the fold. If you wish. All I have to do is set the rumor mill in motion, and I'm as good as in. Excuse me.
Okay. And that is done. So let's run over here. I'm going to talk to this character.
Hi. I don't think we've met before.
Maria Rossellini. And you are?
Nadia Milliner.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Maria. Are you from the Chicago Rossellinis?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you must give my regards to Great Aunt Frances when you get back. I stayed with her last time I was out that way. She was very sweet to me.
I will. So what do you do?
I'm working on my master's out here. I'm from back east. The Giovannis have been nice enough to let me stay here while I finish up my studies. I've learned a great deal from them, like you wouldn't believe.
I bet. For example?
I really can't say much about that.
I know a little about our family secrets. The dead tell you tales too.
There's something I want to show you, but you absolutely can't tell anyone, even other people here, okay? Follow me.
Okay, go ahead. All right, and she will lead you to where you need to go. Now, I didn't have to use her, because you can do this on your own if you want. I'm going to pick that up. Oh, look. A secret sword, which opens a secret door. But yeah, you can get in here yourself with a high enough lockpick skill. It's no big deal, you just have to know where you're going.
Come on.
Okay, so now we are in a freaking embalming chamber area. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to run over here and pick this up. It's a Giovanni book, and that was the Giovanni book that Pisha wanted way back when we were last in downtown. So we've picked that up for her.
What they do in this room?
Looks like an embalming room in a funeral parlor.
Mm-hmm. Know what they do with the corpses?
No idea.
I shouldn't do this, but why don't I show you? It's pretty weird from here. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, and be ready to run. You'll understand when it happens. Follow me.
I'm coming. Okay. So. There she goes. Right, we're gonna follow her. Now, things are about to get kind of dicey, so let me equip this katana that we got last time. And we're off. There she is.
What's happening? They're coming to get us.
Yes, they are. They're very unhappy zombies. And on this level, they will keep on respawning. So, let's get out of here. Oh. Apparently I haven't killed enough of them yet. Oh, good goose. Yeah, eat that. There we go. Alright, well let's get off the first level, because you can't kill them all, they just keep on respawning on that level. Alright, down to the second level. Now, the item I picked up a couple items back there actually. Let me get into the inventory here. I've got this book here, which will add to my dodge skill. We'll worry about that in a little bit. I also picked up this one, Solocept, and what this does is I get an extra point of experience every time I am awarded 3 or more experience. Okay, so it's pretty nice actually. Alright, here we are on this level. You want to run on this side, otherwise you'll get dropped down into the area below. Oh. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Open. Thank you. All right. And we'll go this way. All right, almost there. And down to the 3rd level. Okay. Let me move some of these around. I'm going to move Celerity and Presence up, because we're going to be using those more than Blood Buff at this point. And swap out. Okay. There we go.
Kindred, your presence here violates the agreement between our leaders. Leave now, or face the consequences of your actions.
Let's discuss this problem, whatever it may be.
There is an alliance between your leader LaCroix and Mistress Ming Zhao. You violate the agreement. If you do not leave, we are not responsible for your death.
What alliance? What are you talking about?
We'll give you one more chance to leave this place and keep your life. You will go?
I've got my mission. I will stay.
The time for decisions has passed. We Chang brothers accept your life graciously.
Sorry, but you won't get it. Okay, so let's slip into the stairs here. Come on, get up. Ah! They both went and vanished on me. Come on, guys, right here. You don't actually be out there. You're like really easy pickings for them if you're standing out there. Okay, here they come. Okay, oh, there he is. Ah, of course he would teleport away. That's so annoying. Okay, where's he coming in at? Oh, here he comes. Woohoo! Dead. Alright. Just click on this lovely sarcophagus and a cutscene will start. Got loaded in at a weird angle there. LaCroix!
My Wunderkind returns. In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task. Finally, the Ankoran sarcophagus is ours. Come, I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
Now, I could bother him about this Quajan thing that I've learned, but we're going to keep that under our hat so he doesn't know that we know. Yes, let's do that, LaCroix.
What have you assessed so far?
Oh, I love the graphical
Unfortunately
glitches.
for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it. Budge. Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
I love Beckett's snark.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you? I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
The depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
So, how do we open it?
In the last few seconds, I've had very few epiphanies. I may be old, but I didn't build it. How knowledgeable are you on ancient Assyrian funerary constructs?
Not very.
Fortunately for us, I know of someone who has distinguished himself in this field.
Who?
His name is Dr. Anders Johansson, a professor of archaeology from Norway. He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
Where can I find him?
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
By who?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansson captive.
You figured all that out from sniffing around his room.
Actually, there were 2 hunters on the roof of the building opposite the hotel who were positively delighted to tell me everything they knew, provided I stopped dangling them head first over the side.
Oh, Beckett. So, what do we do to get him back?
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansson for his own protection, or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince LaCroix's minions.
So, how do we get him out?
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath, where the hunters are holding Johansson. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
How do I get there?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
Oh, you're so funny, Beckett. I have a few questions before I go.
Excellent.
So, from here, you can actually get some free points into various things. So first we're going to say, tell me about yourself.
I've said quite a lot about myself already. I know even less about you than you do me. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Okay. Now, depending on what you pick, you'll get different perks. So, if you say, like yourself, I consider myself somewhat of a scholar, you're going to get a point in research. If you talk about the beast and losing your humanity, you can gain yourself an extra discipline to spend points in if you feel like the disciplines your character has aren't that useful right now to you. And you can get a point in, I think it's investigation, if you pick there isn't a place in this world I can't sneak into. And the third option, appreciating his interest in you, will get you some experience points. So I actually want the point in research. So, like yourself, I consider myself somewhat of a scholar.
I consider myself a seeker of reluctant information. Scholar sounds like academia. Ugh. How versed are you in the occult?
Not very.
Then you wouldn't know that Dracula, the fictional vampire of movie fame, was very real. His real name was Vlad Tepes, and he was a Jamisi, though he was not savant. By some accounts, he still lives into these nights. Unless you've got further questions, I'd really like to get back to looking at the sarcophagus.
Okay, I'm ready to go get the professor.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
Okay. Alright, so now if I open the character sheet, you can see I have 5 points in scholarship, which gives me a 9 in research. So, we'll open this up, and I will use this book, and that gives me another point in dodge, so now I'm up to a 5 in dodge. And the only other book that I have is this one, which is a book that gives you a 5th point in melee, but we got the 5th point in melee like ages ago. So we're not going to worry about that. Anyhow, guys, I am going to wrap this particular video here. Next time, we'll head over to Pisha and get her a copy of the book, refill the blood pool, visit our poor, lonely ghoul, and then we will head over to the Society of Leopold. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider following me on Twitter or subscribing to me here on YouTube. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.